year, G. So from December up to now, I haven't got any like phone calls from them regarding anything from what that visit was about or anything about anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, and then all of a sudden now they call me again saying, now this is not my caseworker. This is like a manager. This is like someone that helps the caseworker. She calls me, tells me, hey, you know, the case is being reviewed by the federal. We need to switch you from LinkedIn to job searches, and that way, you know,
I would send the district
with
attorney a letter
So she says
requesting information regarding the case.
they'll wait until you build up a big ass rap sheet, all the charges. You know, that's how the feds work. Now the state, they want to hit you as fast as you can, and
well,
you know,
I would send a letter to the district attorney requesting information on the case and clarification as to whether or not I am being investigated.
Resistance from local forces and watch for other operators in the AO.
And a deadline to provide that information.
Right. Right, but I'm just saying, like, that's fucking weird, you know.
Well, it's all weird.
You know, that I didn't hear nothing from them, right? For fucking almost a year, and then all of a sudden now, all of a sudden now I have to deal with these motherfuckers knocking at my door. No, I mean, she's telling me just randomly they do that, but that's what they told me last time. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what they told. Oh, it's just randomly. They choose randomly. They, you know, all those bullshit excuses. You know. Oh, we just choose randomly people. You know. No, they don't. They don't choose people fucking random. They fucking. You know what I'm saying? They have an intention.
Is that a bot shooting at me? Yes.
Damn, I'm fucking fed up. Go bar here. Go bar right here. So, I don't know, I'm just really upset with these people.
Ultra One, activity
Hey, guess what?
in the area. Keep your eyes open.
I actually came in with cash in my pocket.
I think in order for them to investigate my case, I had to be flagged. I had to be flagged for potential fraud. That's all I'm thinking. I'm thinking they flagged me. They thought I
Where was this gold bar?
Upstairs. Upstairs in this building here.
Oh, there it is.
So, you know what I'm saying, dude? Like they just don't fucking do randomly people. They fucking then that would be stupid, because how are they gonna get a job done if they're gonna randomly fucking just pick people? That's not how they fucking investigate people to see if someone's doing fraud. They actually fucking know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These people are full of shit. They're lying to me. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to tighten on their strings so I could keep fucking, you know, see if I could keep thinking I'm gonna play them or something. I don't know, dude, what the fuck the problem is. But I'm not stupid, man. But at the end of the day, why did you guys keep fucking? My next question would be like, well, why did you guys keep approving me if I was doing it for this whole? I just reapplied for Cal Works.
Did you get a letter already?
Yeah, I just applied for Cal Works this year, G, on in August. Okay. Just reapplied. Why did they deny me then? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't they deny me then? I say, hey, you know,
I got you 3 bandages.
Well, am I right, dude? Like, what the fuck? Like, They're lying to
You're
me.
not wrong. Yeah, they're lying to you.
Or it's not. They just don't. They just don't. They don't get. They don't get put. They don't get told. They don't get told. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you pass me those bandages?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, you guys are fucking full of shit. Not full of shit, but like, come on, like, I'm not stupid. Like, tell me exactly what the fuck's going on. You know
Don't
what I'm
sit
saying?
there and lie to me.
Attack map.
Yeah, no, or okay, maybe the feds are doing an investigation that they don't tell the state exactly what's going on because they don't trust the state. So like
Because
trying
they're
to rule it.
investigating the state.
Right, exactly. So so they don't tell the state exactly what's going on. But you know what I'm saying? Like, this is all fucking bullshit, dude. Yeah, players right here.
Isn't he getting a little old to be doing Austin Powers?
Ace got fucked up.
Any more?
Yeah, there's one more here.
Hey, Panda. We'll be a few minutes.
Wow. Oh, he's sniping back.
Enemy tag rover mark. Enemy tag Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming. Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
I'm getting stitched up!
Did you get him, Jay? Yeah.
Yep. But we gotta run. We gotta run. Another team's on us in the water, or I'll grab this vehicle. I'm out of here.
There's two of them.
I'm out of here.
Ultra One, an operator is near your location and requesting medical.
Killed him. I got my 3 plate. I got everything I needed.
Area, stay sharp.
I just didn't I didn't take his dog tag. That's all.
Ultra One, this is actual.
tagged
Enemy UAV is active.
So, my whole thing is like, when do I,
God damn.
I don't know. Okay, December they contact me. I call the DA office. They don't tell me nothing. I call the fucking social services. They tell me, oh, just we randomly pick. They give me the same fucking excuse. We randomly pick
So,
things.
you're telling me that you randomly picked me twice in a row.
Right.
Out of how many people are you, Okay. That was, not supposed to happen.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
randomly picked me twice in a year.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't find that plausible at all.
I gotta call the... Drive, G? Drive?
Ultra One, enemy threat appears low in your area.
Where am I driving, Jay?
Hostage. Oh wait, stop off at this bicycle.
Ultra One, be advised. Threat level is high in this AO. Expect contact.
Worker.
Ultra One, an operator is requesting medical near your location.
Detail worker. Yes. That works.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
Yes.
Ultra One, enemy threat is low in the area.
There's a scuba here.
I grabbed one.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming. Be advised, you are approaching the hostage location now. Expect contact.
Two gold bars up here.
Ultra One, actual. The hostage is wired with explosives. Disarm the vest and secure the objective. Ultra One, explosives disarmed. Proceed to an extract point with the hostage. Ultra One, exfil helo is inbound. Get that hostage to the designated LZ.
Do what?
Got him.
Secure the hostage on the bird. You can exfil with him if you're ready.
Hurrah!
Exfil is RTB of the hostage. Processing payment now.
Why does the Orange County Social Service? Why does the Orange County Social Service review a case? No. Why does the federal review a case with the Social Services Orange County?
Bibbidi bibbidi. He doesn't even have a mustache.
Oh wow! Okay. Look! Good news from the county. Okay. From Orange County Social Services Agency, OrangeCountyGov.com.
Mm-hmm.
It says here, it's called Quality. Quality control is a process for reviewing CalFresh cases. Federal law requires random CalFresh cases to be reviewed every month in all states, randomly.
Yeah, but twice less than a year apart, that's not random.
Well, yeah, no, like I said, the first one we already know what happened, okay? The first one is that lady that calls me while I'm in Vegas and I'm fucking with my cousin. She's telling me, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know that lady red flagged me. We know that lady red flagged me. So, you know. It's like,
How many
you know,
cases are under review every month?
Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Because right here there's a lot of... Because I typed in right here. Why does federal review cases with the Orange County? What is quality control review? Quality control is a process for reviewing CalFresh cases. Federal law requires random CalFresh cases to be reviewed every month in all states. CalFresh quality control looks for two things. The household is receiving the right amount of CalFresh benefits. Maybe this is a good thing. I don't know.
Yes, but there are two things I need to know. How many active cases the welfare system has, and that will tell me whether or not it's actually random or whether they're just picking on you.
Right. Well, okay. So I made a big stink about it last year, all through December, all through January, and a little bit of February. I kept calling them and asking what it was about, to the point where the lady was like, "I don't know what it's about," like frustrated. And this is not even a person that works with me. She's just a worker that works there. She goes, they randomly just select people, and they select certain cases, and they look into it, and they basically they don't investigate the person. They investigate all the documents that have been submitted from the client to the social worker, and that's it. And if there's something wrong,
Okay,
then
Jay. I will
That's
put
what
it
she
this
told me.
way so you can grasp this a little bit better. If there are
Yeah.
250,000 active cases with the welfare system that are receiving benefits,
okay.
and they pick 10 every month,
Right.
10 every month, to review and
Right.
verify that they're receiving the amount of benefits they're supposed to be receiving.
Right.
How long do you think it's going to take before they randomly select you again out of 250,000
No,
active
what
cases?
I'm thinking, no,
Nope.
this is what I'm thinking. I feel like the minute you are being put on a watch list, you're always going to be constantly watched. That's it. Like once you're
That is
flagged,
harassment.
they're always going to flag you. That's what I think.
That is
That's what I
harassment.
honestly think.
And that was established in 1970.
You know, so I feel like the minute that lady, like I said, that lady tries to call, tries to look for Irene. Irene's not here. She's telling me, well, why is she not there? The DA office coming, and then making sure he's looking for Athena. He makes sure to look for Irene. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It seems like that moment they flagged me, and now they're always going to be fucking surveillance in me. But again, I told you, I already have.
It already
a
puts
family
you at
pack.
the top of the list because Irene isn't a citizen.
Correct. 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 Irene's not a citizen. That is correct. She's not.
But harassment is still harassment.
Now, one thing I do think was going on, that I saw fraud, and I think the government's listening, and I kept telling the lawyers, what you guys are doing is fraud, and I fucking told the lawyers, okay, she got into a lawsuit, okay? She got into a lawsuit. This is fraud, okay? But this is not fraud on my behalf, okay? So, I meet Irene, she's in her apartment, and I go to visit her family to meet them, and it smells horrible, G. I mean, it smells fucking horrible. It smells like fucking cockroaches, okay? Like infestation, like really bad infestation. What happens to be that my girlfriend's pregnant already, and there's a mold infestation and there's a cockroach infestation, and I got lawyers involved, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I found the lawyers. The lawyers are good lawyers in Beverly Hills. You know, okay. So this is where I swear to you, I kept telling Irene, this is fraud, this is fraud, this is fraud, but the lawyers are the ones doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm just helping you guys. They basically, G, they got a settlement with. Dude, this is fraud, man. The lawyer, I told another lawyers, okay? I told another lawyers, and she told me like this. That's what lawyers do. That's what lawyers do. They'll find any way to get money from any source it is, and that's what they do. Okay. So basically, COVID hits, right, G? COVID hits. They still live there. They're not paying rent. Irene moves in with me because the mold infestation is mainly in her room. She can't breathe in with my daughter. So I took my girlfriend under my wing in my house where she's not even supposed to be. The baby's up. Okay? Mm-hmm. So what happens is a mobile home park, a senior park. Okay. So then what happens is I get lawyers involved. They basically use the COVID rent relief money to pay rent to pay off Irene and her family. Only like they split. They got all the rent paid for, right, for the whole like year and 9 months.
Oh, they're ready, Jay. They're ready. I'll be right back.
Hey Panda, this is important for a conversation. I gotta let you go. Okay.
And Panda left.
Yes,
did he
Panda
even
left.
say
Okay.
anything? Did he even say anything? Did he?
Nothing. He was listening to us conversating and everything. Okay, so the thing is, they use the money from the government to pay off Irene's family and the lawyers about $16,000. The lawyer took $8,000, and then the other $8,000 they split it between the family. I saw that so fucking wrong. Because they were pushing on me, the lawyers, even the partner complex. Have you finished your portion of the documents? Have you finished your portion of the document? Have you submitted the application? Have you submitted that application to the COVID rent relief? Like, I'm like, yes. I thought, because they're like Filipino stupid motherfuckers, right? I helped submit the truth is so, it's gonna be amazing if I get like taken to court and how I'm gonna have to explain myself. It's gonna be amazing because I had to get everybody's documents, right? Social Securities, whatever, addresses and all this different stuff, and then I had to submit it to rent relief, okay? I had to get the rent that's owed. So basically use a year, year, 9 months.
There was a lawyer involved at one point.
Yes.
All right, so if that comes up, then that has to go to that lawyer. That has to be directed at that lawyer, not at you, at that lawyer.
No, because what I'm looking at is I've been doing everything for this fucking family. Like, dude, I'm talking everything, bro. Like, I just barely stopped doing things for them for the last year. But, like, I've been doing everything. So, like, you gotta understand, my name is popping up in all these fucking programs, right? Like, all these rent relief programs, right? They're popping up. They're just like, whoa, how the fuck is this guy fucking getting all this fucking rent relief? He must be doing fraud. And this is what I think it is. I got rent relief for Irene's family at the apartment. That was like $29,000 worth of rent relief. It was $1,400 times.
From which department?
Huh?
From which department?
From the California government, from California state.
But which department?
Okay. I don't know what department you're gonna ask me about. All I know is it was a department created.
Which ones did you apply to?
It was called the California Rent Relief. That's it. That was called through the state.
Okay.
So 1,400 times that by 12, that's $16,000. Okay. Top it off, 16,000 times that by 9. So $16,000 plus 16,000. It was $29,000 of rent owed. It was a year, 9 months. Okay. So it was like $30,000. They used the money that I applied for these rent reliefs, right? $30,000. When they received a check for $30,000, they settled on $16,000. The Nathan Salamani took $8,000 for his part, and then $8,000 they shared it between the family.
And that's
Okay.
not what it was for.
Exactly. It wasn't even for rent. You know what I'm saying?
That rent relief should not have been divided up for the lawyer.
For the lawyer, or even for the company to use. So I call some other lawyers. They're saying, hey, once that money gets in the possession of the owners of the apartments or the management, they could do whatever they want with it. They can do whatever they want. And if they want to use that money to renovate the apartment that they were living in, or they want to do whatever they want, they would do whatever they are. Okay, fine. But then I started applying for rent relief for me and Irene with these different programs and all this different stuff. So they're seeing a lot of my name popping up with rent relief and getting money from the government, unemployment, and dude, you don't even know. Okay, unemployment. They're also trying to get me for fraud. This is all COVID issue, right? So I applied for, unemployment.
So you can stop. You can stop.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they created the problem in the first place. The government. They made these
Right.
programs available. The government.
Correct. Correct.
And now they're screaming that people are committing fraud. The
Correct.
government.
Correct. Correct.
So it's not you that
Correct.
they need to be reviewing. It's
The actual government, the state.
the apartment complex.
By the apartment company to investigate.
The management of the apartments.
Oh yes, 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 exactly. But once your name is like on that list, they start following that person's trail. Like, what is this guy doing? You know what I'm saying? Oh, he got a loan for $20,000. Oh,
point them at the apartment complex.
no. I'm just saying they
Because
haven't told me
that
anything.
money
Right.
didn't come directly to you. It went to the apartment complex.
Correct. But this is what's interesting, Jeep, is that I'm just rationalizing. They haven't told me exactly what the fuck's going on and why they're investigating me. But from what I know, when the feds like FBI and whatever, or they actually tell you, like, hey, you're being investigated. Like, okay, when the CIA sat
Well, of course,
me down,
law
okay,
enforcement is required to tell you what the charge is.
Yeah. So when the CIA sat me down in a chair, he told me exactly everything why he was watching me for. He told me exactly everything. So, okay, I know that's a fact, but that's when I was 17 years old. I'm 33 now. So then now you got that my case is being reviewed in the federal level. You know, it makes you think, okay, well, why would they be doing this? So I'm trying to go down a timeline to see, okay, where did I do fraud? Okay, so then I applied for unemployment. Okay, this is where things get a little tricky. Okay, so I applied for unemployment. I get denied. I contact my connections in Sacramento with unemployment. She tells me, she didn't tell me, she goes, the reason why you get denied is because you're not answering the questions right. Right? Answer the questions right next time you apply. She didn't tell me, she didn't give me word by word or question by question the answer. She gave me a hint and basically, oh, I caught on, okay? I finally get approved, okay? I get approved. Years later, they're saying, well, the only way that people got approved for unemployment is that you had to be working for you had to be employed by an employer. Okay? So, get this. They were getting people that were getting unemployment that were basically lying that they were working, but they weren't really working at that time that COVID happened, that they lost their job because of COVID.
Yeah.
Okay, so get this. So this is the beauty of the art. So before I met Irene, I was already collecting CalFresh food stamps. That's it. No money. I wasn't getting CalWorks. I was just getting food stamps.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, they, at that time, I was helping my grandma do errands. Okay, I was with my grandma do errands years and years before COVID happened. Okay, this was like 5 years before, 6 years before even COVID happened. I would help my grandma. So I asked my grandma because the social services wanted to know how was I paying for rent and doing all the things in life. Okay, well I said, well I help my grandma with errands and she gives me a little bit of money a month. Okay, how much? So they said, well your grandma has to write a letter. It has to be what's it called? It has to be
Notarized.
Notarized. That she has to say, I, Martha, gives Geronimo Tovar a certain amount of money, which is like let's say $500 a month, for helping me with errands and helping me around the house and stuff like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I was already documenting that shit way before COVID and unemployment. So then what happens is then COVID hits. I apply for unemployment. I get approved. I collect money, and this is where the beauty of the art is. This is where. So I contacted IRS, okay,
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't want any problems, okay. So I contacted IRS. I said, hey, I haven't been working or reporting any money. My grandma gives me money, a certain amount of money a month. She goes, is it if it's under $10,000 a year, you don't have to report it.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay. I said, I even specifically asked the lady, I said, is there anything showing that I'm in trouble, I need to get something done because I want to take care of it now, I told her. She goes, you're all good, you're clear, there's nothing on your record, on your IRS, that we're going to come at looking after you, like coming for you, because, the IRS are big on that, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm cleared, okay? So that 2 years after unemployment, after COVID, I get a letter saying that people that collected unemployment for COVID needs to show proof of employment. But so then I contact ADD, the unemployment office. I said, hey, look, I didn't work for anybody. Like I didn't have a job or anything like that. Like I didn't have a job. And she goes, but I told her that I'm collecting CalFresh and I'm doing all this different stuff. So guess what? She tells me if you could get your grandma to continue the way she signed a letter for your social services for CalWorks for the food stamps, we would apply that to your unemployment. Because you were helping her, and then now you're affected by you can't help her anymore because of COVID. I said it's true. I couldn't help my grandma anymore because of COVID. Like I couldn't go over to her house anymore, and help her clean and get groceries or pick up the water, because I was doing those things for her. Okay, like I would go over, my grandma would clean the house, or I help her clean the house. I was doing errands for her. I would do errands from the neighbors around the park, whatever. Okay, so now. What happens now is I get cleared for unemployment because they were going to want me to pay back all the money if I wasn't employed at the time of COVID hit. So boom, I get cleared. Give me a letter saying, okay, you're good to go. Like you don't have to worry anymore about showing proof of employment. We got your letter from your grandma. You're okay. You're good. And then years later, within a year, that same year, I'm going through the litigation for Irene. I'm going through the litigation. I'm applying for a rental assistance. So what I'm thinking is that they're seeing my name pop up a lot of places, and they're trying to figure out what am I doing with money, if I'm laundering money.
They're seeing 250,000 people doing the exact same thing.
Exactly.
Are they investigating every single one of them?
Slowly but surely, right?
Slowly but surely, but how? If they do 10 cases a month at 250,000 cases, that's still going to be a couple of years before you get randomly reviewed.
Right, so then at the end of the day, they see, like, they see Irene, that she's not from here, they see my name, I got a loan, I was using fucking unemployment.
Yeah, but that
at the
loan
end of
was
the
a
day-
year ago. That loan was a year ago.
Yeah.
It's paid off,
Yes, yeah.
right?
And paid the loan off. It's in collections now.
Oh.
So I'm figuring out, like, okay, maybe this all, or maybe I'm just overreacting, like I did. So then, okay, then the DA comes over. He makes me send over all the documents. Like, here, give me this, give me that, give me this, And I submit it, and he disappears. No context, no letter saying, hey, we apologize for showing up, or whatever. Nothing. Just totally fucking disappears, right? So then now the contact
I think I understand why they're reviewing you again.
Do you think it's because of that lady?
Because of the loan, Jay.
The $20,000 loan?
It's in collections. It's constantly going to court.
Well, I haven't got any phone calls from the collection saying
You
they
won't.
want me to go
You
to court.
won't. Collection agencies make 3 attempts to contact you. That's it. That's all they're required. And then they will go to court 2,500 times.
Right.
But since
Yeah,
that
so
keeps
this
going to
isn't-
court, it keeps putting you higher on the list.
Right. So this is the thing. Is I talked to the collections agency. I told them, like, hey, what's going on? Are you guys taking me to court? She goes, no, we don't do that here. We're just here to settle with you or to, make a payment plan. So contact us as soon as you can afford to make a payment plan. And that's what the lady told me. Because I specifically asked her, like, hey, do I need to go to court? Do I need, she goes, no, we're not going to court. We don't do that. This company that we bought your collections, we just need you to let us know how much money can you afford a month, or if you need a payment plan, or if you want to settle, just let us know. That's what the collection agency specifically told me. And I think I only talked to one lady about that. Okay, some African lady that works there. So at the end of the day, when I got the loan, G. No. Before even getting the loan, and after I reported it to my caseworker, I said, hey, ma'am, I'm looking into getting a loan. I might get a loan, or to start a business.
I really want to know what's going on with the game. I extracted with close to 20 grand, Jay.
Wow.
And I went out through Koshi and extracted with 5,000. And that's all I've got in my pocket is 5,000. It's not applying anything to my wallet. What the fuck is going on here? This is getting really irritating really fucking fast.
You ready up?
I mean, not yet. I'm looking to see if I can find out what's going on with the game and why it's suddenly doing this shit.
It did to us before. I remember in the first season they were like glitch all our money. Like,
well, the first 3 seasons, we didn't get to keep any of our money when we extracted with it. It would just apply it all to the weapon cooldown.
Yeah. Yes. Correct. That's correct.
Now we are the second season in to having a wallet and being able to keep our extracted money.
Right. There's a bug in the system.
I want to know why it's doing it.
So, so now I'm thinking, okay, my instinct is not telling me about the $20,000 because I reported it. I think what it is, it's basically that lady that was looking for Irene, and Irene wasn't here, and she red flagged me our account. And then when I called them, they said, hey, one of the ladies, there's a really cool lady that works. I know who she is. I know by her voice. She's a white lady. She's cool. But all these Latina ladies are fucking weird, right? One moment they're like pretending to like you, but deep down they're like, oh, this guy's just trying to fool me. Well, this white lady goes, we've been getting a lot of cases here that people are using a false family, creating a false family, like a fake lady, a fake daughter, and they only, or they do have those people, but they're not living in the house with them. So whatever that, so she goes, we've been getting a lot of that in reality that they've been. Oh, and you know what? Also, probably why they were investigating me. Why is it that every fucking year at the same fucking time they keep fucking, they keep stealing money from me? Did you? I didn't tell you that. So in 2022, they stole money. No, in 2021, they stole money on my account in November. Okay.
Yep.
Like the CalWorks, okay? They stole $900 and something, okay? They stole it, and I'm gonna be honest of God, they stole the money. I don't know how the fuck they did it. They did it, okay? The following year, 2022, of November, they stole the money again. There's these criminals are actually getting me set up because they did it back to back. One year they did it they did it in November, and then the following year they did it in November. Crazy. And that's probably also why there was like, wait a minute, how does this happen to this guy every fucking year, once a month, a year? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I got one bag.
That is what they need to investigate.
Yeah, and they did something where they hacked, I don't know what they did, but they stole $1,000 this 2022, and then $900 in 2021.
Okay.
Can you believe it, G?
So evidently the